Torque Tech mechanics here, Mo Mechanic. We're fixing a Ford F-250. We're doing a valve cover gasket. Kind of show you guys what's going on here. Step stool. I use a 11 mm to get these off. The brackets off. You get that off. Get that off as well. I know other people say you can take this off, but I don't think you have to do that because obviously you can reach everything right here. These are the things that come loose. As you can see it, look at it. It's loose right now, and this is what's causing the issue with it. A direct injection. You know, you got the turbo right there. Get that clamp off. But I'm gonna go ahead and change the glow plugs and the valve cover gasket as well. This is a 13 millimeter. You get this. I got obviously Milwaukee long range. Make sure you guys don't. What's up with these bolts here? Got a couple more here. Got a crack. And we'll get this valve cover off. I'll show you how to get the glow plugs. Hopefully it's not too long. Hot perfect. So yeah, I mean and there's one right here as well. Let's see if we're able to get this last one back here. You know, obviously these trucks are gonna, there we go. All right, so with the one in the back right there, you have to use the 1/4 inch ratchet. You know, I got this from Harbor Freight. It's really good. You can go back there and you just do little half turns and then get it out. You know, obviously after you get that done, you know, I got a little stubby. Shout out Milwaukee. You know, get this out because there's one more bolt. You know what I mean? Shout out Milwaukee, man. You know, it's as you see, there's a lot of rust here because of the weather here. Weather's pretty cold right here. Take this out. You know, put this right here, and then, you know, obviously you get the last. See the snow here at my shop, but you know, there we go. And the whole valve cover should come out. The guy said that he changed it, and it kind of looks like he did. But you know, there's a issue with the direct ejection. Here's a valve cover for this side. Again, you know, I'm trying to give you the most easiest way to do so. Here is all the yeah, it looks like it's pretty new. I mean, I would say so. You know, right here you take all these off like that. You know, to obviously disconnect it. because I have another one that I'm gonna change. You know, make sure you be careful when you're pulling these off the glow plugs. You know, just make sure that, you know, sometimes you use a pick. But here's a valve cover gasket from 1999 Ford F-250. You know, like I said, I have another one here that I'm gonna be replacing. You know, so just gotta make sure that it's done correctly. And here's the other one. Obviously you have a new, and it looks like that's what he didn't do. He didn't change the wire harness, but here is the new one compared to the old one. I mean, you can see what's going on right here. This is why it's not working. Look. So I don't think he did change it. I think it's pretty old, because look, it's broken here, it's broken here. You know, yeah, I don't know when he changed it, or he claimed that he changed it, the other mechanic changed it, but here are the new ones. You know, goes like this. Each one goes into its respective place. So there it goes. And I'm going to be changing the glow plugs as well. So on this side, because if you're going to have it off, you might as well do it. I'm going to get one of these extendo reaches. It's supposed to be a 10 millimeter socket. Let's move this to the side so it doesn't cause any damage to this new. But yeah, come down in here, you can see right there, you can see it covered. You really don't even need an extender, to be honest, but let's put this on the ground so we don't cause any damage to anything. I know I'm a mess, but I'm one of those mechanics, man. I got stuff everywhere, but I know where everything goes, so don't worry. And I think honestly that I'm going to use this one instead, just to get better leverage instead of this one. If you watch the videos on YouTube, they try to teach you a different way to do it, but I'm going to give you the easiest way to do it. Now this is how you do the glow plugs on a 7.3. Yeah, as you can see the glow plug right there. It's going to be obviously covered in oil. You get a 10 millimeter. I got a quarter inch ratchet. You know, they tell you to disconnect that, but I don't do it just because it's unnecessary. You know, it's you know, too much there. That one's done. Here's the other glow plug. You know, when you're doing these valve cover gaskets on these, you know, on these Fords, you might as well, you know, do the glow plugs if they need to be changed. You know, because you're already here, right? You don't want to come down and, you know, obviously you don't need to do it, don't do it. But, you know, this truck has 300,000 miles on it and it's still running strong. You know, here at Torque Tech, we always pay attention to everything. We notice that something else needs to be done, and we're going to do it. I don't know if you can see here, the injection is not tightened down all the way, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down for them. I'm going to show you what these glow plugs look like afterwards. And let's get this last one down here. Thank God these glow plugs are not really stuck. So I'm interested to see how bad they are. Looks like this one's a little kind of seized on there a little bit. Looks like it's coming off now. Oh, that's all the way off. I always say do everything right the first time, you don't gotta come back. You know, I'm over here, you know, obviously I got stuff everywhere. I just moved into this shop. You know, I started off doing mobile mechanic, and now I'm out here, got my own shop now. As long as you do good work, honest work. Again, this is 99 Ford. We're doing glow plugs. All right, come on. I guess this magnet's not, oh, it is. There we go. Here's one glow plug. Here's the next one. Next one. Okay, here's all the glow plugs on this side. This is the driver's side glow plugs. I'll show you how to do the passenger side as well. But you can see the carbon built up. And you know, I recommend using Motorcraft for these. And these are not Motorcraft. So these were changed, I don't know at what time. But this is definitely not good. And that's the whole reason why, as y'all can see here, 1, 2, 4. I'm gonna be changing all of them now. Or burning ones. Here goes the old ones. We'll put these new ones in. And I like to change them anyways, because you know, if something happens. Glow plugs are not crazy expensive right now like they used to be. So drop that in there. Drop that. I want to make sure that it is going in the right hole. And in the right way too. Fellas or ladies. No, just make sure you guys putting it in the right spot. You come. Let's do the hardest one first. This moment, and I'm gonna get the ratchet, quarter ratchet, Harbor Freight, Charter Harbor Freight. I got those in now. You know, I know a lot of these mechanic videos, they don't be showing you the struggle, they only show you how to do it, and not how you're gonna be fighting with it the whole time to make it seem like they're better mechanics. But I'll tell you right now, I struggle with a lot of stuff. And on my channel, you're gonna see, you know, the reality of it. You don't want to tighten these too much. Yeah, you don't want to tighten these too much. Doing this with my finger. Like I said, these sides, the threads are really good. So you need a step stool for these things. We are also going to be splicing and dicing. We're going to put a brand new connector on there as well, because again, we don't want to have to come in here and it's causing injection issues. It's one of the things that the customer complained about. And you know, obviously I did the diagnostics and showed that he was having issues with his valve cover gasket. I mean, I changed the valve, the IPC valve, and the IPR valve as well, which I kind of made a video here and there. You know, these engines last forever as long as you maintain them correctly. Again, you don't want to over tighten these. Boom, glow plugs are changed. So now we're gonna start working on the valve covers. It's not a long job, honestly. It's maybe 2 hours, you know, give or take, depending on experience and, you know, what have you. So it's not too terrible. Got this from Harbor Freight too. I like the Milwaukee one, but I just didn't have it in the budget for that. So again, you're gonna see like this is missing. This goes to the valve cover gasket. I think that's what was missing too as well. And this as well was messed up.